cold weather. Some kids just need love, they'll put in work for like no cheddar. Looking up to them dope boys, they got bands like Coachella. Yeah, just remember, I might have your girl for dinner. I'm the man year round, January to December. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it, don't think about it. Nah, 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 nah.
Your reflection in my wine glass. That's when I look away. Can't stand and think about losing your fine ass. How the fuck I let you slip away?
What it do? What it do? It's your boy BX Brother 730, and I'm live streaming NBA 2K19, my league online, SSBA 32-man user league. I am the Milwaukee Bucks going up against Sacramento Kings in Sacramento. Thank God we have our second starter back from injury in Jeremy Lamb. That should take some of the load off of Freak as I try and get his numbers down. That I once
Yeah, every day that's you and me. All day that's us, bull. Feeling kid when I feel banks, I still be spitting that Will Smith. I shut it down, we do that. Hell yeah, we knew that. Little girl gave me them crazy eyes. Orange is that new black. That cold out, so I think about it. Stress me out, so I drink about it. They talk it out, but it's all good, so it's too real. Don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it.
I don't know what's going on there. I gotta figure that shit out.
Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California.
And with pop
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst
nice
tandem of Greg
And
Anthony
with pop
and
up.
Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline.
but I don't even. I'm streaming. I'm streaming too. There we go. That's why. All right, there we go. I think I'm good to go, man.
This game is part of the travel
Think
schedule
I'm good to
for
go.
Milwaukee.
And back-to-backs are always tough, but when you're losing, they can seem insurmountable. This is a time, though, when they'd love to get their legs under them,
There we
but
go.
they don't have that luxury. And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Bagley, no good. To the middle. It's stolen by Hield. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious
Jeez,
at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, good. Awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Peyton.
We there.
Three-pointer Hield.
What?
Knocks down the three ball.
What?
Hield's got his first 3 points of the game.
A genuine sniper from distance. Hield's three-point stroke is as good as it gets.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Bazemore. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Lamb. Snell from outside.
Oh,
that
you
shot,
would,
no
Tony.
good.
Come on.
On offense, here are the Kings. It's stolen by Lamb. In the corner, Snell with it. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo with the ball.
Let's go, Greek.
Over Bagley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Even as the team rebuilds, business booming for the Kings. Chris, ticket sales, sponsorships, you name it.
But the fans are doing their part to make this team a winner. You can bet that.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Pass to Bagley. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo.
Don't mess it. Look at it. Messing up my damn
The
skill.
shot, no good.
Bro.
And Sacramento will go the other way with
Let
it.
me reload that in the meantime.
Out to Peyton. Hield outside. From deep three-point range. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. On the wing, Lamb. Back to Antetokounmpo. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Sinks the triple.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Pass to Bagley. Hield outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice.
Hield's got 6 points.
What timing from Hill. Love how he sizes up these opportunities as the pass is coming his way.
And Milwaukee has possession. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
The Kings trail by 3. And here is Peyton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bagley with the bucket.
Look at Marvin over
rhythm,
here.
the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. With the shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Payton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Snell. Back to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Lamb. Kept alive. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo.
Get it back, Lamb. Oh,
No good from Lamb. And so Payton will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Pass to Bagley. Hangs. And contact. Down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Big time scoring is always a premium, Chris, when you're evaluating players on the offensive side. What do you hope to find as you kind of break down their game?
I hope to find that you can dribble, shoot, and pass. Because if you can do those things and you're a great scorer, then I know that if you get double teamed, you can find an open man. That if you have the heart of an unselfish player, that you're willing to think 2-3 plays ahead of how to set someone else up that's struggling. Because a great player can always get their own. And also on the offensive side of the ball, are you careless? Or do you value possessions? Do you make easy turnovers? And if you do make a turnover in the offensive end, what is your temperature like?
Good shot, Kyle.
Do you run back and get back and try to get a stop? What type of player are you overall? Great offensive players are result-oriented, not necessarily seeking individual numbers or acclaim, and that's a big part of my evaluation.
Tyson Chandler grabs the board.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Pass to Hield. Bagley with the ball. Guarded by Korver. And here is Payton. They swipe it.
Good defense.
And there's the call on Chandler.
Good
That'll be his
defense.
second
We are
foul of the
going
game.
to double team Bagley every time he dribbles that ball in the post. Every time.
Bucks leading by 3. Left side, Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Snell with it.
Come on, Snell.
For 3.
Damn
The
it,
shot
Snell.
that time, not on target. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Here's Thomas. Outside for Jackson. Hield outside. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Here we go. What's going
And so
on, man?
Antetokounmpo looking over it. Outside Korver. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Korver's got 6 points.
If you do not respect that Kyle Korver has been making a living as a sniper from
Get out
deep,
here, fast
then you haven't
forward.
been doing your studying. You don't know the scouting report.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Come on, Trey.
The Kings trail by 6. Thomas surveying the D. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What the fuck is he double teaming him for?
That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
It's so about Antetokounmpo.
It's kind of a comedy of errors for them in this first half thus far. Just been all over the place. Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Now here's Labissiere. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Thomas. Trying to end the drought.
Oh my God, bro, he's like 4'6", and he's trying to run up somebody's chest that's damn near 7 foot. Come on, man.
He can get into the lane at will, and he does.
Do not bail him out.
And drawing some contact.
You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Web, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest,
I'm going to switch camera angles in a little bit because I do want to go back to my broadcast.
One piece of advice, and I think LeBron is
so I will be checking that out, maybe second half.
Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in, or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion, and all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better, but that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be, and the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there executing every day on the court.
Good stuff.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Now here's Thomas. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Great. Oh.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, look, Julius Randle making an effort to up his physical condition. Look, you love his motor, and he wants to be able to handle dealing with larger assignments, as he can often give up height on most plays, against most players. He's one of the more consistent presence on the floor.
That free throw, no good. And see Webb with Randall's production, he's shown to be versatile in where he can line up as well.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, he came into this league as a small forward.
They still keeping Greek in the game.
Time as a small ball 5. I mean, that's crazy. The focus on conditioning, that's helped him in that regard. He's turned his defense from a weakness into a strength as he continues to improve his game.
Over to the wing. Now Maker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 3 on the clock. That's a 2 from Korver, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. .153 left here in the first quarter. Left side Thomas. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Even with his lack of size, Thomas doesn't shy away from going inside. He knows he can't afford to just stay on the perimeter.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, and it's Korver in the corner.
Good shot.
Chalk up 2 there. Korver's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Labissiere. Outside Thomas. The shot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
That's not a possession they'll want to repeat. Despite the points, they got to get a better shot than that.
Outside Corver. Fires the three. And no good that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Outside Thomas.
Yo, you got what the? Oh, this is pissing me off, man.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step.
What's the point of coming over there if you're not gonna?
Right side out of the Kumbo. Outside Corver. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. At the elbow, it's Thompson. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul.
Yo, Monty, what's going on, man? Oh, you talking about my stream?
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Good defense.
Here's Thomas.
Okay.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this.
Oh man, a lot of the big streamers, including myself, man, we utilize this device. It's called the Elgato HD or HD60, and a program called, it's 2 programs you can use. You can either use OBS, Open Broadcast Software, or you can use Slobs, which is Streamlabs OBS. I use the Slobs, and I stream via my computer. That way you can create your own graphics, your own layouts. You can do your video webcam, stuff like that.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Randall. 6 to shoot. Thomas with the ball.
Get out of here. Let's go, man.
By Antetokounmpo.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Kings shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right
It's
here.
It's not that expensive either, man. You don't have to buy everything in one shot. I think the Elgato for me was like $130 at the time.
And he makes
something like that. You know, I already got my computer. I had my gaming computer for a while. I got a monitor. And that's all you need, bro. That's really all you need. I bought my mic. My snowball was like, I think I got it on sale for like $20.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Jackson.
This shit is cold.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Kings have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are
hey, thank you, man. I definitely appreciate the follow, man. Yeah, I play on the PS4. I play Madden also. I play that a lot.
Now here's Lamb. No points in the game yet for him.
One shot. Good shot. Good shot.
That one is good again.
I'm trying to get into Fortnite. I'm not too much of a big fan, but I'm gonna try my hardest to get into it. But for right now, it's definitely NBA, MLB The Show, and John Madden. And I normally stream every day. He is out here really trying to
great presence inside
get that foul call.
This is where Randall's most effective.
Here's Lamb. He's guarded by Thomas. Johnson in the corner.
Look at this. Who's he playing as? Who's he playing as? The computer?
That one. Ready by Bogdanovich.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all
Computer
said
D.
and done, I
We
think
got it.
rebounding might tell the story in this game.
One of the young power forwards, Randall, one of the best off the dribble drive.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more.
All right, Monty. Shit, that'll work, man. I'm telling you, I'm trash, though, man. I am trash. I play with my kids before the Christmas. We played for quite a while, man. I got a couple kills, man, but I was out there getting torched. I'm sure if I put my all to it, man, I can become nice. I just favor the sports game a little bit more.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. Lamb with the ball. They get it back.
Trying to get my boy Lamb back. Lamb just came back from injury, and he is not clicking right now.
That one goes in.
And he was out for like 10 games.
Going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Shit, I definitely feel you. You nice now? What you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the greatest.
Payton looking around. Here's Bagley. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Lamb. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I don't know. These guys got a mind of their own right now, man. I'm definitely not liking the way it's playing.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Snell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I think it's good, man. I think it's good. Definitely an improvement from last year and previous years. I still think they need to work on their servers. I think player movement is still lacking some.
Pass to Bazemore. To stop the run. Sacramento again missing. Here's Bikes. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Look at him. And instead of just staying in the corner for the spot up 3, he decides to cut. I mean, I get it, though. You want your guys cutting, but still, come on. A lot of the defenses.
He loses concentration at the moment of truth and blows the layup.
A lot of the defenses helping out.
Bucks passing it around. And here is Maker. Covered by Payton. Over in the corner, Lamb. Back to Maker.
Good shot, Don.
And again,
good shot. 7.5. I like that, man. I like that. Most people would say they 10. They godly. But 7.5, man, that right there, I know you got skills, man.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over.
How often you on
Man,
you in the game?
Straight up and getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
My man Trey really lets the damn timer go all the way down to 0, man.
The Bucks making a switch here. And so here's Sacramento.
All right, copy. Yeah, definitely send me that friend request. I'll definitely accept it.
Payton outside. Pass to Hield. Bazemore. No one around him.
Good shot.
Drops in the tray.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Milwaukee.
Here's Snell, covered by Payton. Lets it fly. And that one hits back iron.
Greek.
And it's Sacramento's ball.
Greek, you out here missing, bro.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
Good on the second free throw. Bucks leading by 7. Pass to Lamb. From deep. It's stolen by Bagley.
What is up with all of this foul calling?
So he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. He hits the second from the line. And the Bucks with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Over in the corner, Lamb drains the three-pointer. Lamb's got 6.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Healed outside.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
For Sacramento, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Lamb with the ball. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6.
Let's go, Greek.
Antetokounmpo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now here's Bagley. 9 points in the game so far. He shot 3 of 6 from the foul line.
Just hasn't found his form at the line here in the first half. And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
So he comes up empty.
Hey, Antonio, yeah, I'm playing my league online, 32-man user league. It's a league called SSBA. I've been in it for a couple years now.
He's got to work on.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 20. DiVincenzo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Bagley at the elbow. They kick out to Heel. Sacramento moving it around. Payton outside. From downtown. And Henson pulls it down.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
And that
oh, that should have. Oh, that's 4? Yes, sir. On Bagley.
Marvin Bagley picks one up. See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game of basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Vlade or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you were blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see how those issues affect us, our family, or our friends. And so just because we are blessed with basketball abilities, sporting abilities, does not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform and can speak out, why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and his scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats that started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voices.
God, man.
Now here's Thomas, following the miss by John Henson. Thomas with the ball. He's got 8. Healed outside. Here's Labissiere. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Great shot.
Labissiere's got his first bucket in the...
Let me try the camera view. Right now, it's I remember 7-5 for 2K if I gotta come back. Okay, it's already set. But let's go to broadcast.
This one.
It's been a long time since I played on broadcast, man, but that used to be my preferred camera angle.
Buddy Hield grew up in a
And I've been watching some streams lately where some guys have been utilizing the broadcast, and they look dope, man. It just looks more realistic, like a real game compared to the 2K cam view.
Think about this, to make
But I know it's a matter of just readjusting.
First in his kitchen to boil water for his bath. I mean, what a story. Shows you where he came from, but also shows you what he's about.
Milwaukee leading by 10. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 20.
Ooh, that looks weird, man.
6 attempts for him at the
That
line.
looks all the way weird, man.
And he can't get the first one.
I might have to go back.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job.
I might have to go back.
They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Outside Thomas. Hield from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The Kings trail by 13. Pass to Hield. Now here's Labissiere. Outside Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thomas got 11.
Shot.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Thompson, left side. Bucks passing it around. DiVincenzo.
Tough shot.
He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Hield. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. That's now 8 points for Buddy Hield.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Come
There's a whistle and it
on.
goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Down by 12. Healed outside. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. LaBissiere up top.
Good block,
And the
Reed.
rejection by
Good
Antetokounmpo.
block.
That's a 2 from Korver. He drains the quick shot. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 11. To the left wing. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's Hield. And the shot falls short this time.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, then getting right up on the jump shot.
26 seconds left in the first half. The Kings trail by 14. And the ball's tied
Let's
up.
go.
So they'll
Good
have a
jump ball.
So it's the Bucks now. DiVincenzo. No good on the triple.
Good block.
And so it's Milwaukee sitting with a comfortable
I don't know.
lead,
This is a
up
weird
by
view,
14.
man. Weird camera
Their
angle.
work from beyond the arc.
Very weird. Very weird. I don't know what the generic view is. Broadcast low, maybe? Let's try
Has been a
broadcast
highlight, a
low.
lot of
My fault, Trey, man. I'm out here trying out these camera angles, man.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now Peyton on the wing, heel. Pass to Bazemore. Back to Hield. 5 on the clock. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now. Bazemore for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bazemore. Here's Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Lamb. It's good from long range. Lamb's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks.
He spots up so well off the ball. Lamb, an excellent all-around jump shooter.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Need some juice on that phone.
And it's the Kings with the ball. The Kings trail by 17 to the inside. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Left side out of
Where
the
you going, Greek?
And stolen by Bazemore. Pass to Bagley. Inside. Here's Chandler. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Chandler with the steal.
Oh, my God.
They kick out to Hield. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bagley with the ball. Bazemore with it. They kick out to Hield. Clock is at 3. Not going to go that time.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 17-point game. Pass to Hield. And here's Bagley. He's got 11. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. 13 points for Marvin Bagley.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only
Trey.
help.
Damn.
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. And the Kings making a change here. Bucks leading by 15. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 25 points in the game.
There you go.
And Antetokounmpo
That
slams
shit
it in.
10 times better from that view.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Fourth foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Randall no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot
Come
off
on.
here.
I could have dunked that, though.
Milwaukee will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Pass to Henson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Snell. No good from outside.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. Clean three-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
And you ask his teammates, Tony Snell is a very soft-spoken, very modest guy. But, Greg, don't let that fool you.
No, he's a competitor. I mean, he goes hard every minute he's on the court, even now that he's playing big minutes.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Henson. Over Labissiere. And he's fouled pretty hard on that
Wish
shot.
my boy
but he's
Henson would
got
cut
the
to the
chance
rim.
pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And so he hits both. The Kings trail by 17. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Payton. Yep, it counts. Payton's got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Lamb. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And now the Kings fast break. Hield from outside. The shot off that time. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He's able to shoot comfortably in motion. Lamb's a scoring threat from anywhere on the floor.
Bazemore on the wing. It's Chandler high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Hield.
Good defense.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bucks leading by 17. Pass to Snell. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer.
Yo, Fly Guy was good. Yeah, definitely am, man. I'm trying to go back to, I want to go back to the original cam I used to use a couple 2Ks ago. I've been watching somebody stream, man, and they stream on this view here, and it just looks so much more realistic, you know what I mean? It looks like a actual NBA game.
At the elbow, Labissiere.
So every time I'm up, I'm a go to it, man, just so I can get used to it.
Bazemore inside the three-point line. Sacramento again missing.
Wow, he's really been dragging them down tonight.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Down low.
Wrong person. That was supposed to go to Lamb.
It's stolen by Hield.
That was supposed to go to Lamb for the three.
And down it falls. Hield's got 10. Timeout called the Bucks. Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner in Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing. His birds in the Bahamas.
Bro, a lot of people hate this cam, bro.
Brady nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from
on a good note, man, I got Jeremy Lamb back. 2 more games. Well, 1 more game after this one, then I finally get my boy Malcolm Brogdon back, man. Love me some Malcolm Brogdon.
Both.
Yeah, I tell you, bro. Much more better, man. I mean, I gotta relearn his shot though, but I mean, I got the shooters around Greek now. 1 more and then it's great because Brogdon's like an 80-something 3-ball. So gotta be good. So what you think of the video podcast thing, man? The whole setup. Like I said, it's not completely finished though, man. But I know you see the route I'm going with this, man. Looking to make it 10 times better, man. Podcast to be short, anywhere from like 5 to 10 minutes to try to keep it to.
It's an 18-point lead. DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
From deep, Thomas. From beyond the arc, and then some. 14 points for him.
No lack of confidence from this little guy, Thomas. Just rising up and hitting it from way downtown.
3-pointers, Snell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo.
Let's go. Greek about to get another triple-double, 27, 12, and 9.
We got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defenses adjust, though.
Here's Thomas. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Unbelievable concentration. Thomas stays in control, even when the defense is all over him.
Outside Korver. The 3. Rebound by the Kings.
Shot that way too quick.
Here's Thomas. No good. Shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And it's Korver in the corner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the wing right side. Three-pointers, Snell. The rebound by Hield.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Labissiere, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Thomas. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Thompson. Chandler with the steal. Cuts off the pass.
Oh,
Trying to go
he
for
was
an
on
alley-oop,
that.
but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And here is Labissiere. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Back to Korver. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Down low. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Outside Thomas. Hield outside. Good, and the assist goes to
pass.
Thomas.
nice pass. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half. After nailing 2 in the first, they don't want to let this fella get going.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
So both teams making some changes here. .153 left in the third quarter. Here's Bikes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and...
Let me change something real quick.
reach to stifle shooting. Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Now Lamb. 11 points in the game. But they recover it.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
That's tipped. Pass to Thomas. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Snell. Now here's Maker. Guarded by Jackson. 5 to shoot. Bagley brings the double team. Here's Lamb. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Kings trail by 13. Healed outside. Thomas with the ball. Outside for Jackson. Launches a three. Tipped away.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they established a physical edge in this game, and it's led to a big edge on the scoreboard, too.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. Oh, my God. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bucks leading by 13. Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the double up, Antetokounmpo. Oh!
Come on, did you see that? Did you see that? Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to
I wasn't able to get him. I didn't even have the funds. He was asking for way too much money.
Jackson.
And then the dude bailed on me, man, with the trade for Tim Hardaway Jr. I ended up beating him last night, man. I had him tight. As I bet he wish he would have gave me him. Because the dude. Oh, get him, double. Don Maker ended up going off. And he was the one that was involved in that trade, too.
What hustle from Johnson on defense. He does his best to make life difficult for whoever he is assigned to.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Bagley. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Damn, Greek only took 15 shots. That's what's up.
Plays with energy. It is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
Outside Korver. Lets it
Let's
go
go,
from deep.
Kyle.
It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Here's Bagley. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That will be foul number 5 on him. Sacramento making a switch here. Outside Korver. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. And the double up Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his 5th foul.
And that's number 5 on him. No room for error anymore. I bet they'll take it at him right now. Try to get him out the game.
DiVincenzo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the Bucks making a change here. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 18. Payton outside. Pass to Bagley. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Randle. Bagley, no good. DiVincenzo.
Keep taking that.
With nobody near him. And the Bucks lead by 20.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
Payton drives in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Chris, the last few years, talk of expansion has come up. Are we ready, you think, in the NBA to add some more teams?
I think we are. Now, expanding to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit thin, but I think we could handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players, and they could actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin.
You know what I've been noticing? I've been saying 32-man user league. Doesn't the NBA only have 30 teams?
I would love to see it. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know, we have to have that come back. And then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is.
Yes.
And how they just embrace this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion, but we got to get back to Seattle first and foremost.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The Kings trail by 21. Bazemore on the wing. Back to Payton. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Johnson. There's the lob. That's the Kumbo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Hield. There's the three. Kept alive by Sacramento. Here's Bagley. Out to Payton. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Hield. That one a little long.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
See, Webb, I think of when you entered the league and how much the league has changed since your entry. In your mind, going back to your rookie year, I'm sure you can count many ways that the NBA has improved the game.
Yeah.
Let's go. Good move, Lamb.
It's always been a step ahead. It's been a leader as far as where sports in general should go. I mean, we're truly a global game now. Just imagine where the game is going to be in 20 years. The growth of overall player salaries, the value of franchises. And to me, again, the biggest improvement has just been the evolution of players. It's been thanking a guy like Larry Bird, who was 6'9", shooting threes, and today we have Kevin Durant, 7-foot shooting threes. It's players getting better. The dribbling of Isaiah Thomas back in the Piston days to the dribbling of Curry, Kyrie, John Wall. Today, it's the evolution of players to me that's been so exciting, along with the growth of the league overall.
And here is Lamb. Pass to Bikes. Now here's Johnson. Randall brings the double team. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so here's Sacramento. Payton up top. When it comes to playing the role of villain in the eyes of many NBA fans, you know, you've got LeBron going to Miami, Durant leaving OKC, going to Golden State. C-Webb is having someone to root against good for the league. It seems to build some passion in sports for sure.
I mean, there can never be a hero without a villain. Sure. Even if that villain is temporary for one season. So one of the great things about the NBA is that our off season normally is just as exciting as the main season because of the trades and who's going where and the changing of allegiances, of alliances. I mean, so I definitely love all the movement. And you know, the great thing is you're never going to agree with what any player does 100% the whole time. So I love seeing the changes in the league and having someone to root against. So I think it's good for the fan soul to have somebody that you can honestly root against.
That's fun. First free throw is good. Sacramento making a switch here. And so Snell nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Hield outside. Here's Labissiere.
Whoa.
Again, Sacramento.
Oh, I like seeing Labissiere expand his range, looking solid from the mid-range.
On the wing, Lamb. Pass to Snell. Lamb with the ball. He's covered by Bazemore. Lamb, good. Lamb's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Masterful touch from Lamb right there. I mean, floaters are difficult, but there he makes it look easy.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now here's Peyton, and the call will be against Dwight Bikes. That is his first foul of the game. It's been a few years now since rules were put into place to curb the hack-a-shack strategy. C-Webb, do you think the NBA made the right choice in discouraging that style, that tactic?
You know, Kev, I'm torn on this one. I don't think so. I do think that the game would have gotten ugly, the pace would have gotten bad, but I think it would have been only a couple of years as players would have been embarrassed enough to improve their game. As I travel to different places, the one thing that's the difference between the United States and other places they can shoot free throws. Other places they just aren't at the park dunking and or hanging on the rim. They're actually shooting shots and skill sets and dribbling. And you know, I was at one time a terrible free throw shooter, and the embarrassment of not making them, missing them late in the games, not being able to be there for your team the way you want to, oh, trust me, it's no better motivation than that. Not giving me a handicap and a crutch saying, oh, don't do it. I don't like the fact that they've tried to place a curve on the hack-a-shack strategy. My thing is get you in the gym in the offseason and make some free throws.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thomas. It's deflected. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Milwaukee in total control. Here's Dellavedova. Here's Korver. Misses off the left iron. Here's Bielitsa. Back to Thomas. Compared to when you were playing, C-Webb, how have the baseline skill requirements for the fours and the fives, the power forwards and the centers, changed, do you think, the most?
The ability to stretch the floor. It's a lot more emphasis on mobility, especially at the defensive end. And I don't think you can have a player who is a specialist anymore in the game. I've played with some great defenders, the Ben Wallaces, the Davis boys there in Indiana, but those positions are no longer valued or needed anymore. You can no longer be a defensive player that can't.
What are you doing?
You have to be a player in the NBA now with the total skill set. That means mobility, shooting, dribble, passing. All of those things have to be encompassed, or is a way to make sure to highlight you with a mismatch and take you out of the game.
Good documentation. I like that. Trying to get something going. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now Wilson. Pass to Dellavedova. And Johnson now top of the key. Kicks it out to Wilson. It's rebounded by Labissiere. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Sacramento Kings.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's had an effect on every part of this game, a triple-double. What more can you say? It's been a one-man show. Today was a good day.
Clock is at 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas with the ball. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Stolen by Henson.
Now look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Now, after that great college tournament we all remember Jeremy Lamb performing in, Lamb was drafted 12th overall by the Rockets, but his career
33, 16, and 13 by the Greek.
So
good game, Trey. Good game. Good game. Welcome back, Jeremy Lamb.
Which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup.
All right, 12 for 16, 33 points, 16, 13 assists. Jeremy Lamb came back 18 with 7 for 17. Okay. Kyle Korver 16 off the bench. DiVincenzo had 14. Tony Snell 13. All right, man. I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Peace.